What's up, guys? We're gonna BroBeatzTV, and today I'm gonna show you guys a new EQ method that will hopefully make your mixing and mastering process a lot faster and easier. So once you're in your DAW, of course you're gonna need a beat. So I'm just using the beat we made in the last video. You can check the link in the description or comment section if you want to check this video out, if you want to know how to make it from start to finish. But here's the beat. I'll just play it one time through. Now, some of you would say that sounds pretty good already, but that's just thanks to the sounds that I'm using. I'll leave a link in the description or comment section down below for the kits. The drums I am using is the Misery drum kit, and then the sounds that I used for this video specifically was the Trifecta plugin from Sauce Audioware. Now I'm going to finally be showing you the method and how to set it up and use it. So first, we have a soft clipper at the end of our effect chain or whatever. And this is just to stop it from peaking. Do you need this? Not really. So if you're in a different DAW, you just use a limiter compressor, but it is something that is not needed. But I just usually like to have that on. Everyone who uses FL, you probably know this already. And then this is just the settings for my soft clipper. So this isn't important. What we want to worry about is our EQ, because if you think about it, a lot of mixing is just changing the volume of certain frequencies. And what does that the best? In EQ. So a lot of your mixing is just EQing. You're just changing the volume of certain things. And of course you have like distortion and saturation and stuff you can use, but that is not needed. What's important is the levels here. So what we're gonna do is use that. So step one, this is what you wanna do. So here we'll just play the beat. And actually we gotta turn this on. So make sure our EQ is on. You want your EQ before your soft clipper. So let's go here. All right, so this is our level. So I'm going to combine some old tricks with some new ones. So the first thing you want to do with the EQ is you just want to turn this down about halfway, like this. You know the old saying, mix low? So that's what we're doing. And some people say, oh, should you go mono, stereo? No, just leave it how it is, okay? Forget all that BS. Who cares, okay? Mix it how you listen to it. I don't listen to music in straight mono, okay? There's wideness when I'm listening to music, so I want to mix it that way. So that's just me personally. Someone else, they may have a different way they do it. So we're gonna put it low, and probably could do a little bit lower. And what you're gonna do now is boost the frequencies that you like. So if you want it to sound crispy, what does that mean? Well, to make it sound crispy, you would boost the treble or the high end. So if you want to, you can come over here and you can boost these. You just want to boost it enough. So do a hard boost first. So, all right, so that's like a hard boost. Like you can tell that the hi-hats and the snares are way louder than everything else. So what method I like to use for this is I do a 1/3 method. So whatever frequency is too much, I decrease it by 1/3. So you could do 1 to 2/3. So of this length here, you would just, if you cut it in 3 pieces, you would just slice 2 of those pieces off. And this is to stop you from over mixing or over EQing everything. Okay, so for example, if you took out this frequency, right, you would decrease that by a few thirds. So something like that. And that's just to stop you from, you know, over EQing and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do some other frequencies. I'm gonna try some out. You can make these a lot skinnier if you want to get more specific. So I'm gonna do a few of these. I'm gonna do like the low end and stuff, but I'm sure you get the point. So let's just, okay, let's do this one. I guess we could do all the frequencies. I'm gonna just shrink these in a bit. All right, and I'm not gonna move these around or anything because I want this to be as relatable as possible. I don't want to, you know, there may be beginners watching this, right? I don't want to think about frequencies and stuff. So I'm gonna just leave these bands where they are, and I'm just move them up and down, make it simple. So for this one, I'm gonna decrease that one a little bit because I really don't like that frequency, and I'm gonna decrease it a little bit like that. Next one. And I kind of like that emptiness sound, so I'm gonna pull that in and just decrease it by a third from where I left it, okay? And then over here, this is where like the kick and stuff is, so this is the nice part. And also, when you EQ, taking away frequencies in the low end can actually make your low end sound better, right? To me, I kind of like that empty sound with the low end over here, but I'm going to boost it a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna lastly do this part. And I think that's good. All right, so now we have a super fine-tuned EQ. And all we have to do is just lift it up to where we like it. There's other parts of this that you could use, but for the most part, this is how you do it. I don't want to make this too complicated. I just want this to be simple, because for a lot of people, this part is confusing, right? And if you're a seasoned producer, you know, this may be helpful, but you know how to do this, right? So now we have it low. All you have to do is raise it until you like it. Right, and that's loud enough for me. Now, keep in mind, nothing on here is mixed, okay? Nothing on here is mixed. Of course, you would still go through and you will EQ your sounds and you put your effects on, right? Like you can tell here, the 808 and kick, they're clashing a bit. So I would probably put an EQ on that 808 just to cut out some of that low end like so. But I'm gonna keep it real simple. That's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully this helps. You can go ahead and try this out. All sounds and everything will be linked in the description. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.